Alright, so I'm just in my backyard chilling, and I want to touch on something that's really disturbing, because it seems like every time we get a professional athlete that finds a way to do really good and be really great at something, it seems like there's somebody that's in charge of being able to take them down. And it's always some underlying thing that just always makes it seem like this person was trying to do this on purpose, or this person was trying to cheat the system, or these people work their butts off to get where they at, to be these professional athletes. They've been grinding and busting their butt, busting their behinds since they were kids, since middle school, since high school, in college. Then they get to a professional level, whether it be a professional athlete in baseball, basketball, football, track, tennis, no matter what it is. It seems like every time one of these athletes, particularly ones of color, they get up here and then they find a way to take them down. And I'm just really sick and tired of it. So I'm about to give my opinion on it. I'm about to sit here and vibe. You know, I just got my workout done because I was a little frustrated. So I got my protein shake. And I'm about to give y'all my opinion. So, Sha Carri Richardson, Sha Carri, however they say her name, amazing athlete. She runs the 100 meter, the same event. If you guys aren't familiar, the same event that Usain Bolt runs. She's one of the fastest. She's one of the fastest in the United States. And she was going to the Tokyo Games to compete for the United States team. And yeah, apparently she tested positive for marijuana. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Apparently she was going through something. Apparently she was dealing with some family stuff. Maybe somebody died. I don't know all the details. But I kept seeing it pop up on my timeline. I kept seeing it pop up on the internet, and I'm just like, what's going on with this girl? Last I checked, she was killing everybody. She was just murdering all these track meets. And then all of a sudden she's been banned or she's, disqualified from competing in the Olympics. Why? Because she smoked some weed? You act like she out here blowing like Cheap Keef. You act like she out here blowing like Wiz Khalifa or Snoop Dogg. The girl probably had one joint, stressing, maybe smoked over the weekend. But it ain't like she a pothead. What does that have to do with her training? You mad that she was able to relax? Like, that has nothing. She didn't take performance enhancing drugs. I don't understand. I understand, like, as a professional athlete, you gotta stay off the weed. But come on, man. The crap's legal in so many states, and I understand the Olympics is global, and so it's not okay everywhere. But that has nothing to do with her performance. That has nothing to do with how she carries herself as a person whenever she gets in those starting blocks and she takes off from that starting line all the way to the finish line. I don't understand what the problem is. It's frustrating because every time we get to see a young athlete like this young lady, who's about 21, 22 years old, something happens. And it's like, it sucks because there's no heads up with it. It just, boom, it just happens. It's bad enough we don't get to see some of our greatest athletes compete at the highest level for a really long time because of injuries. And now you got the drug stuff. You get some of these professional athletes who are men who get hit with sex allegations. It's just like every time somebody makes it to the top and they are at that next level that other people wish they were, it gets snatched from them. Somehow, some way. Luckily, Sha Carri, she don't have to sit out very long. She's just gonna have a 30-day suspension. Luckily, she was able to keep her contract with Nike and all that good stuff as an athlete, so that's cool, But come on, man, this gotta stop, man. This gotta stop. This girl don't even get to represent the United States in the Olympics in Tokyo because she smoked some weed. Really? Come on, man. You act like she was popping Percocets or something. Y'all act like she was popping Molly. Y'all act like she was shooting up heroin. Like, come on, man. Like, just stop with it. Like, it's horrible that this keeps going on. And I just want to see people own up to the fact that, like, some people are just always going to be better than you. Some people are just going to always be better than you, and there's nothing you can do about it, and there's nothing that you can say. You could put every rule in place that you want to put in place, but just some people are just going to always be better than you. And I just wish people would accept that and understand that some people are put on this planet and they're just better than you at something. No matter how hard you work, no matter how much money you put into what you do, no matter how hard you try, no matter how many people you have in your corner, you're just not gonna be the best. You're just not. Like Floyd Mayweather. He is the best at what he does. There is nobody else on planet Earth that can box at his weight class and beat him. He is the best of the best. Not only does he train hard and have the coaching and the mentorship and the drive and determination, but like he's just the best at it. And I just wish other athletes would get a fair opportunity to keep, excelling at that level, because this young lady, I feel like this is gonna taint her image. People aren't ever gonna forget this. It's like the whole Michael Phelps thing. People never let that Michael Phelps thing go. And this dude won so many gold medals for the United States, but it's like, man, they trying to tarnish it. It's they're all over the place. It's like how they tried to take Reggie Bush's Heisman from him because he was, getting money from sponsors and endorsements or whatever. And now the NCAA is allowing players to be able to receive endorsements and money and sponsorships and stuff like that. So it's just like, okay, well, why y'all was riding Reggie Bush so hard trying to take away his Heisman, and now y'all letting college athletes go out here and make money now? Like, I don't know who's in charge of all of this, but there needs to be some type of order, and there is no order. They just building it as they flying it, and it's sad, because as a fan of sports, that's what my channel's based on, is sports, and I want to cover all kinds of sports, whether it be baseball, basketball, football, soccer, even track. This is something that needs to be brung some type of awareness, because this isn't fair. This isn't fair. This ain't right, and I want to see a change. And I don't know what it's going to take to change something like this, because what she did had no impact on Tokyo. It had no impact on another person. She didn't enhance her body in any type of way. She's not taking any drugs that's gonna make her perform better than anybody else. She's been breaking records since she was in high school and in LSU and college. So I just feel like it's all politics. It's all politics. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like. And who knows what that test was? We don't even know if it's a year test. It could have been a hair follicle. They tested back for a whole year ago. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know. But she came out and publicly apologized, which I don't think that was necessary. She like she said, she's human. She's allowed to be human. And for other people to walk around and act like they're not human, that's just disgusting. That you act like you don't make no mistakes. That you act like you have never, ever made a bad decision. And then you want to tarnish somebody's whole future? This girl's in her early 20s, and I'm pretty sure the person that made this decision to kick her off the Olympics for Tokyo Games is probably somebody in like their 50s, 60s, or 70s who's never ran track and has never been an athlete, and they just happen to have a whole bunch of money and be in a position of authority saying that, oh, no, you can't come because you're too good. We got to let somebody else win. You can't win this year. You got to wait 4 years or 2 years or however many years you got to wait for the Olympics. And I just want to see a change be made, But that's my rant, I just wanted to give my opinion and let y'all know that, I got my ear to the streets too, and I hope y'all do too, and look it up, look up Sha Carri Richardson, and check her out, see how great she is. Girl's great. So if y'all don't know who this young lady is, check her out, and just Google her name, and she's gonna pop up everywhere. Google her, check her out on YouTube, watch a couple of her races, watch some of her highlights. She's fast. She kind of reminds me of Allison Felix. Allison Felix was a beast. You know, Allison Felix, like in her mid to late 30s now, she's still doing the dang thing. So I feel like she's the new up and coming Allison Felix, and I wish her all the best, man. Wish her all the best. You know, this young lady has a bright future, and I don't want to see it get tarnished, especially for something that's not even relevant to sports at all. Not at this level.